In the hoop function, there's a few other things that you should probably be familiar with. So hoop options, the main thing that you'll probably be doing is choosing your hoop size. Make sure that the number on the screen matches the hoop size of the hoop that you have. Now the one that came with your machine is the 240 by 150, but there's actually quite a few hoops available to you that you can purchase, and if the design fits in it, it will actually show you that hoop would be available to choose from. And as you can see, there's actually quite a few hoops. That's one thing Husqvarna Viking does, is puts in a lot of, they make a lot of hoops. Everybody's projects are different. Why should we be limited to just a couple sizes? So that's why there's lots of sizes on here. So let's go back to hoop options. One of the things that you can do is actually go to the current stitch. And so the needle is going to start right there. Also in here is what's called park position. Park position is going to move this embroidery arm that the hoop is attached to a position that allows you to kind of get it fit back into your box, tell you the truth. So if you are trying to put it back into that area, you can touch the park position. It is going to ask for our hoop to be removed. Touch OK, and I'm actually going to zoom out just a little bit so you can actually see. It moves the hoop all the way to the furthest position here. So I'm going to undo that, and it'll bring us right back in. And if I didn't put the hoop on, it would tell me to do so. The next thing that it can do is do what is called a trim position. Now watch this. When I push the trim position, I touch OK, and it moves the whole hoop to me, which, by the way, is really easy to do just that, to trim something out as you might need to do it. Now, it still knows where the last stitch was, so if we go ahead and uncheck the trim position, it will come back to where it needs to be. Now, let me come out of here because that same function is actually inside the needle up down button. Watch this. So instead of going here and arrowing down to trim position, if you just touch that arrow down button, it will bring this hoop to you, and really once you push start, it will go ahead and bring you all the way back, which I really like. All right, so let's go ahead, trim position, and then it comes down to center position. So if you want the needle to show you where the center of the hoop is, that is also an option for you to touch there. So your hoop options, probably the one thing you're always going to be doing is going in there and then arrowing to the right, and then telling it which hoop you're using. But there are a few other things in there that will be very helpful.